David thought he was being framed for murder, but by sheer coincidence, he ended up on the run with the real killer. The hitman had had enough. He was convinced David had snitched on him, so he went all in and started a shootout with the cops. David saw his chance and took off without looking back. Gunfire echoed in every direction. He thought the cops were shooting at him, so he zigzagged like crazy. When he reached the train tracks, a train was just passing by. He timed it perfectly and jumped on. After finally catching his breath, the hitman, who had also survived, the moment the killer saw him, this guy's gotta be a secret agent. Meanwhile, David was starving. He glanced around and spotted an entire train car full of canned food. Not long after, the train pulled into a station. Workers came to unload cargo, but when they opened the door, they found David passed out cold. Turns out he ate expired canned food. And just like that, he got rushed to the hospital. The hitman had tailed him there. David, afraid of getting caught again, switched outfits, ready to make another escape. But just as he stepped out, he ran straight into the killer, now disguised as a doctor. The hitman pulled out a knife, ready to strike. Suddenly, two cops walked in. David panicked, thinking they were there to arrest him. He scrambled to come up with a plan, but the cops barely spared him a glance. Instead, they mistook the hitman for a real doctor. The hitman had no choice. He forced a straight face and followed them into the operating room. It didn't take long before he was completely taken out. The killer played along, pretending to be devastated, said he needed a moment alone, and then used the chance to slip away. Once again, David dodged disaster and continued his so-called escape.